champion. Duel 1. Let's rock! Slap! Duel 2. Let's rock! Slap! Duel 3. Let's rock! Slap! Duel 1. Let's rock! Slap! Duel 2. Let's rock! Slap! Duel 3. Let's rock! Slap! 作戦に支障はない。Duel 1. Let's rock! Duel 3. Let's rock. Slap. 作戦に支障はない。Duel 1. Let's rock. Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock. Slap. Duel 3. Let's rock. Slap. Duel 1. Let's rock. Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock. Slap. Duel 1. Let's rock. Slap. two. Let's rock. Slap. Duel 3. Let's rock. Mankind. Duel 1. Let's rock. Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock. Duel 3. Let's rock. Slap. Mankind knew that they cannot change society. Duel 1. Let's rock! Duel 2. Let's rock! Who dares to enter the mayhem? Melee Rage. Potemkin. Mankind knew that they cannot change society. Duel 1. Let's rock! Counter! Duel 2. Let's rock! Slap! Duel 3. Let's rock. Slap. 作戦に支障はない。Duel 1. Let's rock.
上手だ。邪魔。邪魔。
Howdy folks, this is Todd. Thought I might commentate this since I play William, and I kind of know this matchup. So, Potemkin is one hit away. Milia could sneak that out, okay, with a 2K, 2D. Very nice. Oh, the instant Potemkin Buster, very nice. Okay. So Onyx is the Milia and Legend is the Potemkin. Keep that in mind. I actually played Legend a little bit ago. I think at that time I was the only Milia he had played. Does seem like he's learning the matchup here. Okay. Counter hit far slash into Iron Savior. That is a interesting conversion. Haven't tried that myself. The Wild Assault from Legend. Oh no, the Yellow Roman, but it gets counter hit anyway. Ooh! Okay, so that Oki was same side overhead with a air dust. And this time they went for the cross under with the, what's that move called? The air 216K. Oh, good burst bait. Purple Roman from, I think that was a block string still. Once again with the instant round start buster. Gets out of that buster with a gold burst. The Yellow Roman. Going for instant overheads here. I don't even know what that move's called. The fist rockets. 6P to get out of the round start far slash. Interesting stuff. Okay, Onyx is in the corner. Legend does not convert off of that. Onyx is on a magic pixel. But the air fists, not the rocket fists, but the other air fists. Okay, Onyx does not far slash round start this time. Instead, they just neutral or they forward jump. Seems like that's working out so far. The counter hit far slash once again. Ooh, the double air dash overhead. The 2K, 2D, that's a classic. The the gold burst. Oh, wow. Okay, the close slash into Iron Savior, into 5K, into, I think, 6H. Secret Sword to Gurren Kalna. Oh, that's a classic. The air pseudo dive kick into Capel. Okay, counter hit, power slash, doesn't quite convert. And now Onyx has been pushed all the way to the corner. Same side overhead. Okay, burst. Oh wow! It seems like Onyx beat that armor with 2 hits. Okay, the super wall break. A yellow into ooh burst bait. Very nice. Best viewers, let's go! If I had a mouse right now, I would ban that guy to the Shadow Realm. Okay, blocks the fist rockets. I know that's very minus. Ooh, that looked like it would side swap and it didn't. Just the air dash into the corner that usually does not side swap. Onyx has really good extensions off of Iron Savior. I don't usually go for those. I just go for the looping Oki. It seems like Onyx likes to go for those more often than not. I'm pretty sure Onyx wanted to super there, but somehow got 2H. The heavy disc into grab, that is certainly a thing you can do as Milia. Okay, wall stick. Doesn't go for super. The armor, the close slash, the burst bait. Into tandem top wall break. Very nice. Oh wow, the purple Roman from Legend. That was a great idea. But Onyx had the awareness. He jumped just in time. Oh wow. Is that 2K or 2D? I guess that's 2D. CS anti-air makes me lose it, indeed. Wall stick into Mirage 2H. Okay, we got Potemkin Blot Strings into Buster. Oh, the reversal. Into Red Roman. Red Romans aren't seen very often with Milia. A Buster to close it out. Another Buster. Okay, he dashes in with the fist rockets, but that gets not only blocked, but wild defensed. Counter hit far slash into slash disc. And now we got a wall comp. Oh, he went for the ping pong combo. I know that's not easy to do. Legend is a heat tackle enjoyer, indeed. Okay. Another Red Roman.
Slap. Duel 3. Let's rock.
Okay, heat tackle round start. A whiffed pot buster, not capitalized on. Okay, other side low, and then same side overhead. Purple into... Oh, counter hit. Yeah, that's death.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
The jumping K to beat the Mega Fist. Garuda impact. Other side empty, I think that was. And then the side swap with Air Mirage. Same side overhead. Into a combo with, I think that was Mirage canceled Emerald Rain. I think Emerald Rain is the Exert super actually. But. Okay, it looks like Milia just waited for Legend to be minus and then did 2K 2D. Ooh, the Air H. Interesting combos Onyx is going for here. Basically going for air dash heavies for pressure resets without disc. That was a Mirage canceled S disc. Okay, big conversion for Legend. Onyx does a winger, but I think Legend is a little too far away. But Onyx makes it safe with a Red Roman. Wow. It looks like Legend went for a Wild Assault.
Mankind knew that. Duel 1. Let's rock.
The round start, Secret Sword to Gurren Kalna. Oh, wow. The jump in, I think that's heavy. I might be wrong. Okay, same side overhead, it gets blocked. Okay, the wait for minus, and then 2K. The slide head. Yellow Roman. Oh no, the Heavenly Pot Buster completely whiffs. Same side empty. Air dash in with heavy. Other side heavy. The instant overhead to take out the Magic Pixel. That was an interesting interaction. It looks like they both kind of went for... Triple Fall Bad Moon is despicable. Sure. Okay, we got a super conversion. Wall stick. No super. I was expecting a reversal there, I'll be honest. Okay, we got footsies. 2K2D, the classic. It's also worth noting that he went for S-Disc there to close out the set. Usually when Milias go 2K2D, it's consistent enough to just go H-Disc, but Onyx knew that S-Disc would kill, and so he went for that instead. Very good awareness from him. All right. I don't know if we have a line here or whatever, but we might be on this screen for a little bit. I'm gonna take off the headset for now. Yeah.
Who dares to enter the mayhem? Attempt slain. Man. Duel 1. Let's rock. Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock. Slap. 対象の沈黙を確認 Duel 1 Let's rock ジョブキーバスター終わりだオートマ強制終了注意が足りSlap Duel 2 Let's rock Slap Duel 3 Let's rock Slap Duel 1
Alright, I'm back again. So we got Slayer versus Potemkin. Pair of characters that love mix-ups, but different kind of mix-ups. Okay, Legend with the Wild Assault combos. Gurren Kalna wall break. Oh wow. Looks like that was a Roman dash forward into 2K. Okay, the super. And that counters Slayer's jumping D. Looks like Potemkin, or Legend went for a Mega Fist, but then the unnamed player just dashed under and then punished. Okay. The jumping D. Oh man, Legend went for a pot buster, but the Slayer backdashed, and now we have a conversion. It looks like I'm being joined here by a fella with a lot of hair.
Oh yeah, my name's Mocha, or well, that's gamer tag, but it's Daniel.
How you doing, Daniel?
I'm doing pretty good. I've been stalking the Discord for I think like 2 years now, and this is the first time I've actually been to a local.
Well, welcome, welcome. So here we got, okay, the Blue Burst from Legend, the full screen super from Mr. Unnamed,
Our unnamed Slayer friend over there.
the Rocket Fists,
Oh, good jump. Sorry, IDK names.
IDK mid.
対象の注目を確認
We got a $5 being waved in front of the players here. I don't know what that's about.
Apparently we got an unsolicited betting.
I didn't know we were horse racing.
We're umaing our Musume, apparently.
Yep, Guilty Gear, Uma Musume, those are the same things in my eyes.
Let's go gambling!
Yeah!
Ah, dang it.
Don't know if that was intentional, but that,
Buster
oh
into-
dang, it was pretty well timed in the pop bust there.
Oh, footsies?
Footsies in my Guilty Gear?
More likely than you think.
I mean, I play Naga,
2K2D.
so... I mean, I don't know if you can call full screen normals footsies, but I do.
The full screen super. The Heavenly Pot, that traded, and Slayer had a bit more health. Once again, Legend going for a jump in round start, but it gets dashed under and punished. And now we're back in footsies. Now Legend has pot busted into a red
Right.
Roman.
Getting this long combo off of the pop bust there.
Okay, Hammerfall.
2K2D. And the Kara bot bust.
Are those even still a thing?
Oh yeah, the Karas were removed and then they were added, but they kept everything that they took away. Or they kept everything they gave Potemkin in compensation for getting rid of the Karas. So as a result, we have a
They added
top,
back the Karas?
Yeah, they added back the Karas, but they kept everything back in. So as a result, we have a top 5 Potemkin on the tier list, and well, it's about as
I did not hear about that.
thanks
Interesting.
Arxis.
2K2D Hammerfall to close out the game.
The top 5 parentheses downplaying.
Downplaying. Shoutouts to the bot we banned earlier. Northwestern Deposition 4T. I think that could be improved a bit. Northwestern Position 40?
I get a few of those whenever I stream, and this is the first time I've seen that website. So the Twitch bot meta evolves faster than the meta for Guilty Gear, it seems.
Indeed. The brick house is now even more bricks.
So I think that was a, I think that's far slash or heavy slash. That 2 hitting Slayer normal.
I have no idea.
A friend of mine is
counter
pretty,
hit thing into
yeah, far
a
slash.
real long Hammerfall. The Heavenly Potemkin Buster. You the best! You know, I think that's the first time I've seen that on Slayer. He actually lets go of his pipe as he's falling.
Anything for Slayer to get
Is that Kazar in there?
yes,
that's-
that is Kazar.
Kazar in the chat.
Even when he's 21, he's not allowed.
Lamau. I'm sure he didn't mean it, Kazar.
You're welcome in my house, at least. I'll make you a screwdriver when you're 21. That's the extent of my bartending skills, just mixing orange juice and vodka.
I'll buy you a drink once you're 21. How's it going? It's me.
You got a camera on us?
Looks like we have a bit of a money match going on between Skate Furnace and Legend.
Skate Ferns.
Skatefern's repping the official, the Get Good merch. Didn't know that existed.
Legend also repping Skullgirls.
I should get into Skullgirls. One of my main archetypes of fighting games are tag fighters, but there just hadn't been too much of a scene for them as of recently.
You play DBFZ?
Yeah, I played fighters for way too long, and my copium still says it's a good game. But whenever I get TOD'd off of any round start, I find it hard to to agree.
Hard to
It's hard to find tons of enjoyment if you want to do
mash on that thing.
It's hard to play a little. I don't know. It's very fun for casuals, and that's about what I've gathered for the new Hunter x Hunter Net Impact game that came out today.
So real talk.
Yeah.
When it comes to tag fighters, do you like the actual tagging in aspect, or?
I love the team synergy the most. I like having new aspects of characters basically being unlocked if you put them with certain partners. New combo routes, and I just like how even though there's tier lists in every fighting game, a top tier character can make a low tier character in a tag fighter rise many spots in the tier list just because they have their assist behind it. So it makes a lot more characters viable, I guess. That's
That was a really good Heavenly Potbuster by Legend. I'm really sad that didn't connect. So, would you, for instance, like a game that's like KOF but has assists?
I think you have to be a little careful with that, because Mortal Kombat 1 is it's not a traditional fighter, but it is really close. But it has their cameo system. They have assists. And since you don't have to play as the cameo character, they are kind of just your assist and a part of your supers, it kind of made a very similar meta to as if the assists didn't exist, because it was okay, this character is really good, but now you get this one assist that has a low hitting projectile, so now you can set up unblockables.
So one assist or three even just happened to overshadow the rest.
Yeah, there was at least when I played, which was on release, so it was a while ago. It was primarily the same few characters and the same few assists. But if we take the Dragon Ball FighterZ meta as it was evolving, there were some really good characters like GT Goku during Season 2, Bardock during Season 1. All those characters were really good, but because you had to select 3 characters, even some of the quote-unquote top-tier teams would often have underrated characters in the back, like Yamcha.
Shoutouts to Yamcha.
Yeah, otherwise people wouldn't use Yamcha all that much, because as a character he was slightly underwhelming compared to the rest, but he had a best-in-class assist, and he had really good damage because he was the only character who could level 1 into level 3.
The true Yamcha Lord makes a top 100 player rage quit.
Lord Yamchad. I need to adjust these headphones a little bit. I feel like I'm inhaling the microphone, boring all the viewers at home. But yeah, same with Potemkin. Similar to Potemkin. Each of both Ino and Potemkin are characters that they've been buffed over the past several patches, and Ino has seen some crazy strides being piloted by Daru.
Guilty Gear strides. Oh, Legend goes for the charged 5D. That doesn't quite work out.
Oh, but Eno drops a combo there.
Okay, just faultless defense. Gets
And
hit
the
by
full screen low.
the slide tackle.
The slide head or whatever it's called. I am not the commentator that can remember names, yet alone moves.
Character select. Maybe Skate Ferns is picking someone else.
Getting a different character, maybe a different color, sometimes all
Looks
you
like
need.
they might be adjusting the actual match settings.
I
somehow.
see.
Okay, same characters.
The most underrated mechanic in any setting like this, where
Maybe
money's
they
on
go
the
into a
line,
different stage.
is the
Different stage.
character select.
This one's laggier than the past one. Not sure why this one in particular. Might just be random. The flick.
The flick didn't quite connect with the projectile there. But just like that, Eno is Eno
You can
living?
Heavenly Potbuster on Wall Splat?
I think they're dead. Yeah.
That's wild.
Right,
Okay,
it
Mega
seems,
Fist.
seems Potemkin has command of the round starts here.
Rocket Tackle.
A nice XP. Stroke the big tree.
Okay, wild defense.
Oh, Eno got nerfed last patch because Dara's the GOAT. I did not realize that.
Slide head cancel into Oki, into... Okay, finally a 2D hits.
So you can do Heavenly Pot Bust on the wall, but the
6P
combo
into
is usually
heat
worse
tackle.
than Gigantor, says Kazar. We're going back to character select. You're just getting a breather.
Okay, it looks like this time Skate Ferns is actually going for a character swap.
We got the
Elfelt.
queen of Guilty Gear, Elfelt Valentine.
We got the...
That's still probably my favorite song in the entire soundtrack. Oh,
Ignite the drive, drive in your soul.
and the Kara Pot Bust on round start.
Eno
Elfelt.
Elfelt is a toxic lineup.
Okay, we got an interesting deflect shield there.
A rush down and a zoner, yeah. Okay, the 5H just on wake up.
Eno and Elfelt are some of the hardest characters to block in the game. Yep, unreactable mix. It's always just prey and yeah, that's about it.
50% rush down, 50% zoner, all mix.
Each of those characters are primarily rush down oriented, but they do have their own projectiles to contest
The
the
super
neutral.
reversal. Skate Ferns on the Magic Pixel, but gets 2D'd.
Tried to go for the 6H there, but got 2D'd.
And I think, yeah, Legend has won the first to 5, or first to 3.
I don't know the terms of their money match, but okay,
Skate Ferns going back to Eno.
went right back to Eno there.
Maybe this is a first to 5. Unreactable mixed characters.
It's been getting rather lively in here.
Shoutouts to Milia. Stroke the big tree into the air dash overheads. All of them. Okay,
Ooh, the flick. Potemkin's own misfinder there.
The grab. Mega Fist.
All right, 6P but block, but the low profile on the stroke the big tree there, getting a full confirm. Oh, but dropped it at the last second there. And the Heavenly Potemkin Buster.
Yeah, Eno was really close to wall splatting with that multi-hitter. The Magic Pixel. Do we believe? Do we
Two
believe?
in a row?
Okay.
I believe the key to punishing that
Footsies.
specific super on Eno.
Oh, slide head.
darn. The key to punishing that specific super on Eno is you have to block the first hit, but you have to punish them before the second hit comes, because I'm pretty sure that second burst is plus on block. That's why a lot of Enos will actually do it right off the ground. They'll Tiger Knee it or do it right after
The
a dash.
charged
The
5B.
charged dust. Oh, but dropped the combo.
Skater Ferns scuffs it.
If that hit right there was plus and guard,
guard
crush,
crush.
so you got to punish the first hit.
the two bashes.
All right, the meaty
K2D.
2K2D, and right into the pot bust. Tail as old as time. There's enough time to charge dust. If you don't interrupt, it's cooked. Yeah, Ino's one of those characters where if you don't know their specific gaps in their pressure, it feels like their pressure goes on forever.
Shoutouts to Sora's Grand Blue. Secret sword suit to Gruen Kalna.
Isn't Sora's the dude that has like a Slayer Mappa hunch? He just slides forward, punching.
Yep.
Oh, and he's the dude with the install who rips off his clothes.
Yes.
That's all I know about the character. The answer everyone will tell you is match 5P, and they honestly aren't joking. I'll have to try that, but knowing me, I'm going to forget.
On Milia, it's 2P because that's her fastest normal.
That was a good bait on that super. And as you saw there with that Ino super,
Heavenly
since they
Potemkin
were
Buster
in
for
the
movement.
air, the first hit of the super doesn't come out. So in the air, I'm pretty sure it is just plus. And the chip damage.
Legend keeps trying to flick these like low going notes, and they keep on low profiling his flick.
Yeah, I think that's a specific
He
piece of
finally
Ino
learned.
matchup experience there.
He jumped and then did the heavy. Very
And
nice.
just like that, Ino is on half HP. Oh, nice low. Nice mix.
2K2D. The Potbuster whiffs.
All right, we got some scrambles
Blocks.
going on here.
Does
Oh,
not-
went low.
Ooh, interesting.
And Legend is in the blender.
Mega Fist. Okay.
But the thing about Potemkin is he's
Hug
got
the big
enough
tree.
HP to be in the blender.
Okay, we got the shield.
I did not know you could
That low
stroke.
profiles?
I didn't know you could stroke the big tree. There, that's kind of crazy. But
Okay, both players on one hit, basically.
the gold burst
Into super.
and
And
Skate
Ferns
Ferns
gets
got
his
another one on the
second
board. You got 2 to 4.
At least you made it to the bridge. Mega Fist start. Flick. Oh no, hug the big tree. Okay, we got a bit of a combo, wall splat. That was interesting. That like basically carried from round start position.
Yeah, Ino's combos do have a good bit of corner carry.
Legend learned to interrupt.
He's learning.
He is learning. He just needs to optimize it.
He's learning as he fights. And that is the second time, I believe, that Ino messed up that that command grab super. Skatefern's trying to cosplay as Potemkin over here.
The heat tackle.
A good
startup.
6P.
That heat tackle actually should have won that interaction because Ino jumped, and that basically makes it plus on block, but somehow still Ino lands a hit afterwards.
Legend isn't
That
reacting.
is a
though.
command grab.
Yeah, it is a command grab. So I think each of these times it's either been just barely out of range or slightly mistimed. Though I think it might be because of the range. If
We got folks demanding matches against Legend.
Do we have is it just going to be a series of, are we just going to get Potemkin matches back to back here?
Legend living up to his name.
Who is going to be the one to dethrone the Potemkin? Spoiler alert, it's not going to be me. Oh, hi. Oh, that was really
Howdy,
loud.
folks.
All right, we have
We're looking at the sets over here.
Yep, we have a decently full venue going on right now. We got all sorts of games, all the ones. There's no net impact, but that came out today, and I don't expect anyone to want to play that. Apparently, oh, my voice cracked there like I'm 11.
Yeah, I have a streamer friend who really likes Hunter x Hunter, so he's excited for net impact. But honestly, seeing it myself, the game looks kind of scuffed.
The game is a little scuffed. It is definitely one of those games that it is grimy. It is four-way mix-ups. You get hit once, you can get TOD'd off of just about everything. And a lot of people like games like that. The only issue is that... Okay, Legend is a legend. He has Elmer's glue on his water bottle, living up to the Potemkin name, literally drinking glue.
Potemkin player don't eat glue challenge. Impossible, apparently.
That reminds me of there was one class that I was going to, and one of the kids had I was substitute teaching. One of the kids brought it was a container of Hershey's chocolate syrup, but they cleaned it out and they were using it as their water bottle. And I didn't know if I was supposed to take it away or not, but... Okay, it looks like Legend
is actually walking up to the TO counter.
We'll just treat this as a button check. And believe it or not, I believe even with different players, we are having another.
Is he?
I think we're.
Is he? Those are crayons.
Wait.
Do not put those in your mouth. I will puke.
Are you allowed to show that on Twitch? Is that self-harm? Like, wait a minute, is that poison? Do we need to call poison control? What's going on here?
I mean, I'm sure they're edible, but like...
Edible is a suggestion. Legend has not only a water bottle that has Elmer's glue on it, he's actively eating crayons.
Save me the red one. Save me the red one.
I'd take that one light blue one that was always contested in kindergarten. Everyone was battling over that one.
Oh my goodness.
Are those actually just Crayola? Oh, yeah, that's not the red one. That looked yellow. You got the red one there?
What's that?
You got the red one there? Oh, hell yeah.
The red one's the best color.
I'm pretty sure it's not strawberry flavored, but you do you.
Do the purple ones taste like grape?
Oh my lord. I don't want to know what people think the white one tastes like.
Snow cone. Oh, starting off with an air grab right off the bat. Commanding presence. That is emotional damage right there.
That was smooth as hell. Credit where credit's due.
Oh, for sure.
Okay, wall splat. Ice and Pacisco.
I don't believe so, but then again, I've only been on commentating for one set now.
I don't know if I've seen Ice here, actually.
I mean, Ice is right there. Look at the name. Look at the name right there. Ice.
I'm stupid as hell.
Blame it on the drinks.
Blame it on the drinks. Yeah, I've had 2 tonight.
I have to drive home, so.
Round start Buster? I take the bus.
I have to drive home, and I'm just going to pray that where I parked is legal.
Yeah, let's hope so. Heat tackle?
I paid for it, so I should be good.
You never know with city parking. Call that shit shitty parking.
Yup.
Okay, we got wall splat. And now Ice has positive bonus.
The upwards.
Got a bit of footsies. Okay,
the upwards
2K.
note was stuffing out the
Doesn't
jump
quite
angle.
2D afterwards. Okay, Garuda into reversal super.
And here is the command grab.
Here we go. This is the command grab we were looking for.
I need to see the
And
damage.
that
How
kills.
much damage does that command grab do in comparison to a single pop bust? That is a top 3 super animation. I do agree. Exactly. Nothing feels better than
All
being
about
the
the
one.
emotional damage, Ice says.
The emotional damage of supering the, not just supering, command grabbing the grappler. Almost as disrespectful as just going for a normal grab.
Okay, the slide head
Got another super.
into reversal super.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are playing
The-
Guilty Gear.
The Heavenly Pop Buster for movement. The 2D.
A 2D counter hit.
That was quite the choice in that scenario.
Tried to got the Kara flick there.
Another wall splat, super break.
And Ice's pressure is on point.
The round start 2K? 2D?
Shout out to Arxis for how beautiful this stage is, though.
It looks laggy.
I mean, I play PC, so
Okay, the reversal.
it's only laggy when my opponent's laggy. It's never my fault, surely.
Wall splat. Okay. Legend wins round start.
And that was clean. The fast RC grab off the stroke the big tree to go right under that far slash.
You know, Arxis are goats for inventing a way for there to be multiple round start situations in one round.
That is true. However, that means when characters don't have good round starts, it can be a little rough.
Indeed. I play Milia, I know that well.
This one's actually pretty chill on the lag.
Okay, another wall splat. Ice seems to get a lot of those.
No matter how laggy the stages are, it is not Dragon Ball FighterZ lag. Everyone had its... Y'all aren't doing bar fights next month? I will wait for someone to answer that because, I don't know. Probably not because Evo, but that's just my conjecture.
All right, the heat tackle. Good ol'.
The
Okay,
guard
the overhead into super break.
Ino's always a character that I'm like, oh, I can do that, and then I can't.
The heavenly on the dash in.
What an anti-air.
This is the kind of heavenly that I wish landed in the skater set. The
All right,
armored slide head. The super, but the heavy hit
All right, that was...
interrupts.
yeah, I guess there's only a little bit of invincibility frames on that startup. So it looks like, depending on the energy and all that, the next month's bar fights is up in the air.
Up in the air, indeed. I'm surprised that didn't kill, but then it did.
One thing I am... and a perfect... One thing I am excited for Guilty Gear after Evo, not only do we have the first guest character in Lucy from Cyberpunk on the way, we have the long-awaited ranked system.
Man, we got crossover characters before Jam.
Wait a minute.
I've been waiting 5 years for Jam.
I don't want to think about that one. I mean, I was waiting quite a while for Dizzy, and then Dizzy ended up being...
Season 3.
not Dizzy.
That too.
The redesign, like aesthetically for Dizzy, is beautiful, but not quite the same character.
Let me tell you about Biken.
I mean, Biken's relatively similar. She just got less options off of her parries.
Some YouTuber gave me the opinion that Baiken is very much ship-enthusiast.
If you take
XX.
all the tools away and then put them back together in like slightly differently, you upgrade it, you change some things, is that still Baiken? And I have 2 big reasons why it is still Baiken, and that's all I'm going to say.
All right, super break.
This is quite the difference in the sets here. We
The
got
heavenly for movement.
we got this commanding lead from Ice, but Legend has been scraping by all.
Legend scoring all the turns.
I'm just happy Johnny's back. Johnny is back and debatably better than ever.
The round was won before the Roman, but the Roman wanted to happen anyway.
It was to send a message.
The Roman really out here demanding priority over a round win scenario.
Yeah, a lot of the characters that have been added into this game are a bit different than their Exert counterparts. But a lot of them keep their core identity.
Another wall splat. Ice is doing those a lot.
That is one of Eno's strengths for sure. Lots of corner carry, and we haven't even seen any of the full corner to corner combos with Wild Assault yet. With the resources, Eno can break the wall from just about anywhere, and then get a high-low off of it, or a grab, or a command grab. Meanwhile, Potemkins really only need one good opening. All right, we got the flick.
The flick. And it actually reflected something this time. Reflected, if you will.
I see what we did there.
The natural grab.
Oh, that was
into purple interruption?
That was a clean reaction. He was probably locked into a button, so he had to PRC back in order to get the counter. It's a Season 4 changes allowing her to drift HCL, so her combos have gotten very nice.
For a character focused on Nyx.
That is true. Their characters.
Ice is upset about that one.
I won't pretend to know too much about a lot of the characters in this game, but it is true that in terms of convertibility, they have helped characters like Eno and probably Milia quite a bit.
Okay, Ice has quite the block string going into a conversion into a wall splat.
You never know. Do you got to block high? Do you got to block low? That's a lifelong question. Yep, and that's the super I was talking about earlier, where if you do it right off the ground, you get plus frames. But lucky for Legend, he FD'd to get pushed back slightly out of Eno's range.
Into a heavenly.
Into a heavenly.
Blue? It's interrupted immediately, so it doesn't do much. Okay, we got a bit of footsies here. The Secret Sword 2 Gurren
And
Kalna.
the anti-air. Potemkins only need one chance. And I can't see what's going on behind that monitor, but I am pretty sure...
The magic pixel.
I am pretty sure Legend is chowing down on those edible crayons and Elmer's glue. Not in a bad way. I say that with full respect. I respect the hustle. We got a pretty close set here, though. We're 3-2. We are likely doing a first to 5.
Now let's remember here, Potemkin only needs to get lucky once. The heavenly for movement.
What do you mean lucky? That's all skill.
Perfect. Oh.
Probably took a tiny bit of chip damage. And there it is. That's the Wild Assault combo that I also mentioned earlier. To break the wall from any hit. And the
Smoke
counter
the
hit.
big tree. launcher.
All right, Ice waited for the burst a little bit there, but Legend was smart and held on to it for a little bit longer.
Another super break.
We're going to get the hard knockdown. Let's see the mix.
Okay.
And the back throw.
The mix was the throw.
Just when you're expecting the overhead, it's a throw.
Da, 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 da. Okay, block string into lows, into... Legend actually blocks all that.
According to
and
a friend of mine, they lost to Ice in a recent monthly, and then got a run back in losers. Those strokes versus into the grabs, those are dirty. Okay, we got the flick.
Okay,
tell Legend to eat the red crayon. It'll give him the power he needs to win. I think he needs to eat all of the crayons. Taste the rainbow.
When the 5 swords cross, the legendary super soldier Thouser is born.
Okay, Ice is on match point for this money match. He needs one more dub.
Okay, wall splat. The heavy. Sorry, guys. I laughed really hard earlier. My throat is begging to cough.
And the command grab.
The heavenly,
All
which
right.
somehow does not connect.
And Potemkin Legend did not get the miracle they needed to take down the menace that is Ice Zeno.
I think this is a first to 10. Or not.
I mean,
the controllers are coming out. Oh yeah, Ice strikes a pose, which we do not see.
I gotta sit up a little bit so I'm not leaning back, looking like a couch potato. All right, we got more matches going on, probably.
I look stupid.
Now, I respect the hat. It's better than this this mop that I have on my head. Look at that.
Ah, nah, your hair looks swish, dude. Your hair is A1. Look at this. I got a greasy mess up here.
I mean, mine was greasy, but I showered. We got to give the Get Good FGC. We have a good reputation. We are the fighting game community who showers.
Yeah, we are. Showered this morning. Like my ponytail is carrying my hair. I get compliments for this and this alone. If it weren't for the ponytail, I would buzz.
We need Get Good FGC branded shampoo. All right, we just get the logo and we just put it on Old Spice deodorant sticks. Then we go pass them around at Evo.
6-in-1 shampoo. That's shampoo, conditioner, body wash,
Toothpaste,
dishwasher detergent, and pasta sauce.
I don't know if I want to put that on my pasta.
Yeah, I know.
Too expensive, go with Speed Stick. That is true, but you got to make sure you get like the blue gel kind. You don't want like the powdery white stuff that gets everywhere. All right.
Back when I was in middle school and I actually gave a unsolicited shit about deodorants, I heard that Speed Stick was worse than Axe. Which, stereotypes-wise, that is a low blow.
All right, we got Ice versus Pacisco. Is that what
I,
that is?
of course, don't know because I've never used either.
All right, we got Unica on the new stage. Now, Unica's one character that I have not seen all that much of, but from what I have seen, they are kind of a character that has just about everything that they could want.
Yeah, Unica is a Shoto, and then, you know, she gets decent bit of damage.
Shoto with extra steps, good high-low. A little on the slow side, but makes up for it with some pretty big normals and some hefty damage.
Yes, that's pretty accurate.
But we got a perfect coming from ice right off the bat.
Actually played Unica a little bit, but I went back to Milia because I couldn't get used to how slow she was.
I have gone through, I think, the entire cast at this point of characters, and each time I flow back to Nagoriyuki.
So is this a first to 10? It's Ice and Cisco. Another wall splat. Ice just gets those so often. Oh, Cisco goes for a round start DP, and that doesn't work out.
Until this very moment, I thought their name was Pistachio.
Pistachio.
I swear, is Pistachio the nut, or is that the brand that the pistachios
The
are?
nut.
At this point, I don't know. They're nuts, right?
The way you enunciated nut.
They're nuts.
You said that with a certain cadence.
Quite familiar with the word.
Shoutouts to the nut button. Nut.
It reminds me, I work security, and there was one guy who I've had to escort him off the site that I work at many times, but now every time he sees me, he says sorry by giving me a pack of blueberry-flavored almonds.
Why do you need to escort him off the campus or whatever?
The place that I work doesn't allow overnight parking, so if someone is trying to sleep in their car, I have to talk to them.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. I am a security guard.
I kind of sort of worked security myself, but I was like scanning tickets at stadiums.
Oh, okay.
Pussy shit.
I mean, security, at least with the state where we live, all security is relatively pussy shit.
Yeah, basically.
All right, we got a good hit going there from Unica. From Francisco.
Unica has notably taken Leo's spot with the biggest DP in the game. Yeah, that thing is pretty big.
Does Unica's have a cross-up hitbox? Because I know that's the big strength of Leo's.
You know, I do think it hits above her. I don't know about behind her per se.
Okay.
It's also on a 623 input, so it's not safe to cross-ups in the same way that Leo's is.
Oh, that is true. You'd have to call it out. But yeah, Leo's DP being the charge input and having a hitbox both in front of him and behind him, it is pretty rough for characters that kind of rely on that cross-up for mix-up, such as Slayer.
Another wall splat from Ice. Oh, the empty hop low. Except I don't think that hop was empty. I think he did do like a air dust, but still hit.
An air dust air stall. Okay, sweet.
Air dust air stall.
You can OS the input, but yeah, the charge DP is very nice, especially in pressure. That is for sure. That was the one highlight of every character I played that had a meterless reversal. That was the nicest thing about them.
Oh boy, we had Unica pressure for a moment there. Couple of grounded overheads.
Yep, Unica's got all sorts of overheads. Got some lows that are if you do the command normal right before, at least it makes Unica's stun dipper -3, I believe. So it is definitely safe.
Here's an idea. I take a shot every time Ice wall splats.
That is a great way to die, actually.
That's a great way to throw up. And I already had to witness people eating crayons tonight. I probably shouldn't.
That put a very unpleasant image in my head. I will not share.
I just gave him a funny look. I don't know what he means.
Liver failure in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, we got the blue specials.
All right, those blue specials you can RC after to combo, but got no meter. I know that move specifically, that follow-up off of the heavy slash, that is very plus. Even if you dash cancel after it, I'm still pretty sure Unika's anywhere around like +5.
Okay, the grab. Reversal that gets blocked, but is hit in the air, so it's not quite an immediate punish. Gets punished anyway.
+14, I was a little off, you know. Just 10 frames off. Oh, would you look at that? We have a player cam put up there now.
The player cam is reminding me of something funny. I can't put my tongue on it.
And it is gone.
And it's gone.
Next time it's put up there, we have to send a signal so we can have a legend step up there and eat more crayons.
Good grief. Fancy, unfancy.
I mean, it was even pretty fancy when I was going away. They got that.
They got that crossfade.
They got that fade out in OBS. Right-clicked, hit transformation, and then put fade. All right, we got some pressure going on from Pacisco's side.
Okay, we see a wall splat not from ice.
And the anti-air, but they were just a little too high. They got the hit they needed, but the conversion wasn't quite on point.
Ice has dropped that combo.
All right, that was the red stun dipper. The red stun dipper is quite unsafe.
The double overhead catches Pacisco. Ooh. The blue overhead just barely misses.
Even with the Kara on the blue overhead, it did not quite have enough range.
The multi-hitter making it plus, and then the purple making it even more plus.
And the 6P Pacisco has a game on the board.
The 6 Pacisco. Look at Unica. She's so baby girl.
I wish she just had her mask on or like the helmet. Or at least give us the option to, like Johnny and his beard. They gave Johnny the option to toggle on and off the beard, but no other character's gotten something like that. All right, the red overhead, that is definitely punishable. For a second, I thought Unica was going to get knocked on the note there. All right, the DP, counter it. All right, the low, let's see this conversion. Didn't quite get the wall break. And the safe jump, but messed up the punish. Because Johnny's better than anyone else.
Asuka has the name changed to
Okay,
Asuka
the name change works, yes. We got the Asuka and the not Asuka. I will leave the Guilty Gear lore discussions to my cousin, who has made 3 several hundred slide-long presentations about Guilty Gear lore.
You know, I was thinking about this earlier. There's a story that Kai tells about Soul where he busts into a drink vault and he takes a comically cheap drink, and Kai's like, couldn't you have at least taken something more expensive? So I gotta wonder, what drink did Soul take?
Soul always seemed like the cheap draft beer kind of guy.
Indeed.
All right, and the Kara, that conversion would not have been possible without that Kara. They aren't the most difficult Karas, but it is still an extra layer of execution. All right, that low.
Plot twist, it was Windex.
I'd believe it if it was Sin at that point. Sin kind of seems the person who would drink chemicals.
Sin the kind of person to eat crayons.
That is true. Oh, barely didn't get the bait, the burst bait there. They were thinking about it, but Ice just held on to it for slightly long enough. All right, Pacisco's starting to warm up there.
All right, gold burst. Got that positive bonus on deck.
The purple Roman, that slowed down Eno quite a bit.
And that
allowed for that punish.
And that plus 14 move.
It didn't quite convert because Ice blocked the next hit, but then got hit by the next hit.
All right, this is two back-to-back victories on Pacisco's side.
Does he have the download?
Is this the momentum that Pacisco needs? Who knows?
Tune in next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Chala, chala.
Don't DMCA us, please.
Copyright is evil. Oh, the dive kick gets punished. Then we got the reversal super. Okay, we got footsies. Dive kick, and that's a
and
blue
the burst. Is this a hero burst? It was a hero burst. You hate to see it. It happens though. It happens to the best of us.
I'll finally be punished for doing 6H Mad Love.
All right, the conversion barely not getting to the wall. All right, those air projectiles on Unica, I think that's one of the best things that she has. At least for when someone's fighting me, because I have no darn clue how to contest those.
When it's blue, it's actually jumping dust into, I think, 236 K? S?
I do believe the jumping dust puts Unica in that state where they can do a simple input. So I'm pretty sure you can just do a thing where...
oh, it might just be 6H or something.
Yeah, it's probably something along those lines. That, my friends, is why we have Dust Loop, but Ice taking the momentum back in their favor.
The old Dust Loop wiki. Shoutouts to Milia's cons page during season 1.
You're gonna have to explain that one.
It said that she doesn't have combo expression. It's explicitly said if you're looking for characters with expressive combos, this one ain't it. And now Milia has, like, I think the longest combo page of all the characters.
Yeah, I mean, on launch, wasn't most of Milia's cooler combos, didn't they require, like, the H disc to launch them up so you could hit them with the close slash and then do, like, an air combo?
No.
Really?
No.
Okay. That's the only one I learned. But they definitely do have lots of routes nowadays. Both Eno and Milia have all sorts of routes nowadays. Eno, amidst her time traveling, learned how to play guitar. Or knew before. I'm not the lore master.
Strumming her guitar, that is a innuendo if you think about it.
I mean, her entire kit is into Windows.
It is.
All right, Eno is with the zoning game here, and the run-up DP.
Both of these characters have overheads.
All sorts of overheads. The difference is Eno's overheads, she gets meterless conversions off of. Unica has to score a counter hit or spend meter. And only off of that blue one. That was a clean conversion though. You have the 6H follow-up, that's us. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, for people who are new to fighting games and do not have the know-how to do all sorts of motion inputs, Unica in Guilty Gear is probably the best character for you then. Because just about all of their moves, except their super, can be done with...
actually, it's a sin to recommend DLC to newcomers.
I mean, if you can do a special move by hitting forwards and slash when you're in your stance, like
if you don't want motion inputs, just play Granblue.
That is true. There's all sorts of fighting games that are coming out with simple inputs. Got Granblue, 2XKO has simple inputs. You can play Modern in Street Fighter, though
Your Honor,
people are probably going to yell
League
at
of
you.
Legends, death.
Or Goat Life Arrow.
Oh, is the set over? Was that a first to 5?
It looks like, was it? Could have sworn it was.
Is it a first to 10?
Is it a first to 5 or was it a first to 10?
It's first to 10. They're yelling at us.
Yep, first to 10, got it. Yeah, Nen Impact also does, but Nen Impact has... It looks like controllers are disconnecting, and maybe they are swapping.
Uh-oh.
I mean, it is casual, so at the end of the day, it might not be the largest deal. But yeah, Nen Impact, its official release came out today, though you were able to play it 2 days ago if you spent $75 for the pre-order bonus. And that was probably to its detriment. Yeah, it looks like it should be like a $30 game, but it is being sold for full AAA price. Well, technically 80 is, but the big issue is a lot of people are saying its netcode is just as bad as Marvel vs. Capcom 3 netcode was back in the day. It's rollback, but with how fast a lot of the characters in that game move, with rollback, people are going to be teleporting around. So the fact that people got early access to the game has probably done more damage than good to the sales, because there were people who pre-ordered it or didn't order it. They were just waiting to get an answer like from their streamers, like, "Oh, is Nen Impact good?" And a lot of people aren't recommending it, which is a shame because that game looks hella fun. But it's doomed to be a Discord fighter from day one, and. But is it DNF Duel on release netcode? It's probably comparable just because of how fast the game is.
DNF Duel makes me so sad.
Dude, that game was going to be great, but they just didn't handle it.
Chat, do I look like Swiftmaster?
No.
You don't think so?
No. Do I look like that one? What's that one character that everyone said Maximilian dude looks like? He's got the.
You look like Maximilian dude.
I know, I get that a lot. But yeah, I think it was like Taskmaster or something. He's who I played. He had all sorts of like fun set play traps, and it was great. But now it looks like we are going to have Ice versus Onyx. Is that how you pronounce that?
But yeah, DNF Duel makes me sad. It had Swiftmaster, who I at least think looks like me.
Masterclass on how to lose a community on a good game.
One of very few games that got me to main a boy.
Yeah, the big issue from what I gathered for the release of DNF Duel was its netcode was its netcode was fine actually. Yeah, it was a little scuffed on release. It got fine, and especially it came out during COVID, so it was one of the better games to play online. However, they did not do any patches to adjust the egregious top tier that was Swiftmaster.
Nexon did not care about the game.
And then, like a year later, after the game was already dead, then they started releasing DLC.
Yeah. They released a season in the time that it took Street Fighter 6 to release 3 seasons.
It might be me coping, but...
Coping?
What do we got going on? We just got some people talking over there. Yeah, it might be me coping, but Granblue was in a very similar situation in its first release. It was kind of dead on arrival for a bit. Had a very small, devoted community playing it, though.
Masterclass in how to lose community on a good game.
If DNF Duel gets the same treatment, I would want them to give it like a Rising treatment where it's basically the same game, but they just add new stuff, touch up the graphics, just make the game a better experience.
You know what's funny? I've legit seen people say that DNF Duel was what Grand Blue Fantasy or Versus should have been.
I think like Versus or Rising, so like the old one or the new one?
Versus.
Okay, yeah, Versus. I think the big issue with Versus was that was the era of delay-based netcode. So the game, you could really only play online with people who are close to you, or with god-tier internet. Crazy how you add some new mechanics to the game, give it a good scene, give it great online. Grand Blue's online is phenomenal, and
it is,
we have a great game. And they even fixed some of the smaller issues, like about this time last year, I was trying to play the game online, and there was always tons of people who would just AFK. They would get into the match, and they just sit there because the ranked matches gave them like the character experience to unlock like the weapons and skins and stuff.
Basically.
So they just set up bots, and they fixed that even. So basically, all I'm saying is DNF Duel should have been treated like Rising, and we would have had a real contender for a fantastic game. Anyways, on to this match. We have the two characters that we have been comparing to each other all night. We got Eno and Amelia, two crazy mix-up characters that have all sorts of expressive combos and expression for just about everything. Mix-up, you can do all sorts of stuff. Combos, crazy. Movement, these two characters have some of the funnest movement.
I myself have been knocked into losers twice by Ice. As Amelia player myself.
As Amelia player, what are your thoughts on this matchup then?
I think I would need to learn how to actually fight Eno before I had a valid opinion.
Valid. It's better to learn what you're doing before complaining when someone's like, actually?
Ice doing his trademark wall splats. 7 golden letters. Game 1. Controller disconnected.
Controller disconnected already. Are we getting a full rotation? What's going on here? All right, if we don't have any games going on, that means I have to start rambling to keep people entertained.
Oh boy.
We just got a few miscommunications going on over here.
That explains why Skate was walking up earlier. He wanted to know if they were playing one game or if they were playing a set. It looks like they're going for a set now.
All right, quick, talk about Them Fighting Herds. Them Fighting Herds is probably one of the more underrated fighting games that you can play.
Them Fighting Herds was great, but their publisher has sinned.
Isn't that the one that was given to like Epic Games or something?
No.
Okay. I remember there was one fighting game that got put on like the Epic Games store.
Thankfully, there was a patch after what was presumed to be the last patch that included the last 2 DLC fighters who were sick, busted, broken on launch. So there was a patch after that. So I guess it's not as bad as it was perceived to be at the time, but.
The game had crazy good netcode. It was one of the only fighters that you could play with good netcode during COVID as well. And some people might say, oh, but it looks like My Little Pony. Then don't play it.
It's not My Little Pony, though. It's
just 2D horse things.
Shoutouts to Uma Musume.
Gold ship, my beloved. And then there's that pink one, too. I don't remember her name.
I'm more of a subatomic penetration rapid fire through your skull. How I shot it on once, taking it back to the days of trying to lose control. Swerving on a blaze of fire, raging through my bones. Oh, shoot, I'm feeling it. Tachyon!
What? I'm having an aneurysm just hearing that. What? My Little Pony.
Tachyon.
My Little Pony friendship is violence. That is basically Them Fighting Herds. But yeah, that game has surprisingly expressive combos, pressure, got good mix. Like, it's solid overall.
That game did teach me that I kind of sort of like zoners. That's probably the only reason why I'm maining Catalina in Grand Blue these days.
My favorite zoner, just a Shoto.
Shoto.
But then again, I mean, there are lots of true zoners in Grand Blue. We got Matera, and I think Fairy is the egregious one right now. Uno's more of Uno's more of an all-arounder. Like
you have Uno, you fucking dick.
It came free on your Xbox. Yeah, Uno is the, like, he can zone people out, but he's definitely the menace to zoners because he has good anti-projectiles. But anyways, that is Grand Blue. What we are watching right here is Eno versus Milia Rage.
Eno pushing Milia into the corner.
All right, great 6P and reversal super.
Okay.
What we can expect.
Onyx is on the magic pixel. Oh, 6P.
What we can expect out of this match, yeah, that was 6P. What we can expect out of this match is crazy mix-ups on both sides, crazy movement, and I think out of these two,
Ball splat.
I am curious to see how Eno will use the notes, because I feel like being able to control the angle of the notes can possibly stuff quite a few of Milia's favored, like, engage routes, like descend it into the air, and then suddenly Milia can't dash in from the air.
Yeah. But Milia does have a lot of movement options, so like she has a lot of ways around those notes.
Uh-huh. It's definitely, we're probably going to see a back and forth between Ice and Onyx there. That's at least how they hold themselves in neutral.
All right. Oh, wow. We got footsies.
We got some.
The jump in slash.
Yep, we have, just as I was saying, we got those notes that are stuffing certain engages.
The gold burst, but it gets
the block on the gold burst. Gold bursts are safe if I could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure gold bursts are safe.
Shoutouts to Gold Ship. the brain rot is real. I don't even play the game.
I don't either. I cannot get into another gacha game.
Ooh, so usually when folks do or at least usually when I do the not Emerald Rain super in the middle of a combo, I usually just run up and convert off of that. But it looks like Onyx just took that as a hard knockdown and did the H-top.
Yep, decided to get mix after it as a potential reset.
Thing is, you can usually do that just adding a close slash 2H and then Iron Savior after the super as well, but I don't know. This guy can actually get games off of ice, unlike me. So what do I know?
You should probably give yourself more credit. I promise you could beat me.
I can beat you. I can't beat ice. I've had 2 tournaments to prove otherwise, and I have not. Okay, so we had a bit of footsies there. Onyx actually dashing back and forth quite a few times. Looks like we got more of the same there right now.
Clay Pigeon says $200, you can beat me.
All right, do you want a money match once I get back home? My drunk ass?
And the bait on the burst.
Okay.
Oh, you have the guard crush.
Ooh, wall splat.
Oh, we got a purple combo. We got a blue combo there.
Okay. Milia using all of her movement options at her disposal. Lots of air dashes. Capel, wild defense into 2K.
That was some omnidirectional footsies right there.
Indeed. The 8-way footsies. Okay, the jumping JK round start.
I was about to scream if they got a conversion off of that.
Oh, don't. Milia actually has a really easy conversion off of JK. She can just go KD, KD, dash in, KD. And that's the unoptimized version, mind you.
Shows how much I know about Milia.
Like, JK is actually a great button for controlling the air.
Oh, and the cross-up. I'm curious what caused Eno to roll out of the corner there.
Wow!
And And I don't even know what that move's called, but it's the bird foot.
The 214H actually evades the initial hit and then
punished it.
Not only instantly interrupts, but I think that wall bounce too, because that's what that move does. Okay. Another ice wall break.
All right, super wall break. Let's see the mix. And just going for the guard crush.
Not a wall break that time.
And the double overhead for the perfect.
Indeed.
Ice is responding back with a vengeance. This set right now is dead even. 2-2, 1 round left of this for this point.
Onyx actually doing the like instant air pseudo dive kicks. Really tricksy movement. Same
and the
side
low.
low.
All right, getting right out of the corner there.
Looks like the dive kick went right past her 6P. Okay, grab.
And the OTG,
The
another
fake
grab.
overhead.
And
the many
the
fake
low.
overheads. Wow.
Ice just broke his ankles. Fake overhead grab again. 2 fake overheads, and then a low.
Ice is dribbling. Ice going for the ankle breakers. It's not even basketball.
All right, got the close slash there. I didn't quite get any setup with that H disc, but it took up some space.
Shoutouts to Dengeki Bunko. It has a basketball character. Also, shoutouts to that one Mugen thing that has Len playing basketball.
I mean, Fatal Fury has Ronaldo.
That's football. Actually, no, that's sexual assault.
Ice is slippery. Ice's movement is pretty crazy.
Ronaldo
but so is Onyx's.
Ronaldo is playing the sport of buying lawyers.
That is what I expected to be a potential issue when adding real life characters to a fighting game. What happens if they get in a controversy? Like, what does that happen?
Yeah.
What does that do? Do they have to like remove the character later? If I don't know.
This is a rather spicy discussion.
All right, the back throw.
The grab. The blue
and
into. Oh my goodness!
Whiff on the command grab into a full combo on the punish.
I am speechless. What an air dash!
Going for the low, the RC.
Okay,
great deflect shield. Reset neutral there with that deflect shield.
Okay, the diving Capel gets blue bursted.
Fair point.
All the overheads.
Fair point.
Oh, the 2Ks, and then the delayed 2K.
All right,
very sneaky.
Whenever either player gets a point here, the other player responds right back. We are 3-3.
The scoreboard is being a little slow. There we go. Oh, Onyx getting the negative penalty. That's a very common problem with Milia. You have a lot of movement options, but the game considers all of them to be cowardice.
Yeah, that is true. One thing that I always, I guess, liked about Milia, that was a selling point, at least for me on the character, is they have very Dragon Ball FighterZ-esque movement with all of their air dashes.
Yeah, Milia has Super Dash.
I mean, maybe not quite on Super Dash's level, but with how fast they can get from one corner of the screen to the other, you might as well. And
it's
the
kind of like
burst.
a Super Dash in the way that Master Roshi has one.
Yeah, or you just choose the trajectory of it. All right, Milia escapes the corner.
Onyx really using the movement to his advantage.
All right, 2K, 2D. All right, the mix.
Other side empty.
And the cross under, so we can get this.
The winger.
We can get this hard knockdown here.
Ask the people who made the Pred game with Dr. Disrespect.
They need to add Piccolo to Strive so I can die happy. I agree.
Piccolo going to Taco Bell or Burger King.
Pizza Hut. Nothing, you know, yeah, it'd be nothing like Piccolo getting people in Hell Zone grenade mix-ups in Guilty Gear Strive.
Indeed.
All right, Onyx pulling ahead, 4-3. I don't know if this is going to be. This is probably going to be another 1st to 5, like the rest of the sets have been tonight.
Footsies? Lots of footsies. Far slashes.
Yeah, I do see lots of far slashes coming out from Onyx. It seems to be pretty good at stuffing out that range that that Eno wants to engage from.
What's the move Eno has? Is that 214P?
Which one?
The
like
rhombus, the horizontal laser.
I do believe that is. I think that's quarter circle back K or quarter circle forward K. I do believe it is a kick.
Shoutouts to the earlier gears where she had a vertical version.
And the stuff out, the air to air. All right, Onyx is on set point here.
Woo! What a conversion! That was off of
was that an anti-air close slash?
No, that was a like air to air H and then re-land.
And then picked up with the close slash.
Yeah.
All right, Ice is responding back. Ice might be down
Wall
a point, but they
splat.
are not out. All right, the guard crush
air
caught
dust.
the guard crush caught the fuzzy block on wake up.
Another super break, and that kills.
I bet it's refreshing to fight someone with the HP of Milia after going back to back against Potemkin.
Indeed, indeed.
And, all right, 6P.
Now show me the damage on someone who isn't Chip.
Yeah, no, sure.
And it's Milia.
It's Milia. They just have a bit of the risk gauge up.
Ooh, blocking the charge D into a bit of a scuffed conversion, but a conversion.
And
nonetheless.
got hit by the
Super.
backside of that super into the high-low, and this should be a kill.
Wall splat. Not break.
We have a. I know there's a term for it.
Game 9 scenario.
Yep, 4-4 game 9 scenario.
Actually, this is a 1st to 10.
Is it? Is it a 1st to 10? I mean, last time I thought it was going to be a 1st to 10. It wasn't. But if this is, I'm glad to see these two players brawl it out for another, 8 or so matches. They seem to be quite evenly matched. Whenever one player pulls ahead, all the
double instant overhead.
Yep, the TK Dark Moon. Bad Moon?
Bad Moon.
Bad Moon.
The miss. Okay,
right.
That one wasn't as
And
sick as
the
the other one, but yeah,
that
that was still like a evasive.
The H disc into the cross up gets the hit into the H disc to get the side swab.
And Onyx also ends around on wall splat right after Ice ended one. Okay, wild defense. 2K2D. Footsies. Okay, Eno's in the corner. Onyx went for a lot of
There was 1,000 overheads there.
false cross-ups, just air dashing into the wall a few times. Ooh, the back throw. And now Onyx is in the corner.
All right, the reflect
Okay, the
shield.
Capel out. Oh,
And the
it doesn't
double
block
overhead?
the double overhead.
That JD air stall from Eno is vicious.
Okay. Air dash in, but Ice backs off. Ooh.
Great counter hit conversion.
Okay, we got footsies. But now we got counter hit overheads.
It is really nice to see both of these players making good use of deflect shield. That is one mechanic that you honestly don't see all that often.
Yeah, I've never used it myself. I probably should. Okay, the grab to keep Onyx in the corner.
It's another thing you got to lab out, that deflect shield, because there's some situations where you deflect shield and it just resets the scenario, and that's what it's supposed to do. Other times they're still right in your face, and it's still their turn.
Looks like
so
this one is going to be a first to 10. Okay, we got. Ooh!
All right, counter hit, close slash.
Anti-air.
Into the cross up, opting to probably not break the corner there as to keep their turn going.
Air dust.
All right, nice burst.
Very delayed blue burst. Really wanted to make sure that wasn't baited.
Each burst here from these players is pretty much a rock, paper, scissors. Like, they're both trying to read each other's bursts, so.
The blue Roman does not block the air dust. That is very telegraphed blue dust.
Yep, that is the joy of these longer sets. You get to see both players adapting to each other, knowing each other's burst timings, mix-ups, combo routes. And the 6P.
I think you can tell Onyx does not play Under Night. Because the blue dust is basically a chain shift.
Under Night is one of those games that I wish I could play, but man, my execution is not enough for that game.
You know, I like effectively raged about Under Night like a couple weeks ago in the Get Good Discord. They were like, hey, you should join the Frenchbet Discord. We can have games. And during my first set there, I had an epiphany. I like to up back. And that's really bad in Under Night. So now I've been playing Under Night, just trying to learn how to actually play without up backing so much. And
all right,
I don't know, it's been good.
It looks like we are. Looks like we're ending the set a little early, not quite a first to 10, but
I guess it was a first to 5 after all, and then they just decided
they
to go
they
one
just kept
more.
playing, yeah. Yeah.
Maybe one last chance for Onyx to tie it up, and then didn't.
Yep. One thing I have learned about Under Night is with the execution. I was in the Under Night community Discord server, and I was wanting to play Byakuya. And he is just the quintessential set play character. He hits you, he locks you up in his webs, and it just makes a situation that's very favorable for himself. There was a combo route that I was like, dude, I keep dropping this. I don't know what to do. And the Byakuya players literally looked. They were like, you know what? If you don't get this in a week, drop Byakuya. They weren't like giving me the help. They were just like, yeah, if you don't get it, drop the character. I'm like, oh, that's very nice. But any character that has set play like that, that's my love. However.
So do you play Melia?
No.
No.
You see, I would, however, I don't like having paper skin and glass bones dying off of one, stray hit. Yeah.
That's another thing about Byakuya. He's actually kind of tanky. Only kind of, but kind of tanky.
Yeah, the thing is he has he has really big buttons that can keep people out, and he doesn't have a really good reversal. All of his reversals require meter. But the best Byakuya player, I believe, right now is Big Black. And Big Black, he is like, I don't know, he has defense comparable to like Goichi in earlier Dragon Ball. Like, he is fine with down backing. He will block whatever mix-up comes his way. And as soon as he gets his one opening, he traps you in his web, and he gets it up. That's one thing that I've styled a lot of my play around that kind of play style specifically. And in Strive, it don't work all that well. Strive is definitely an offense-oriented game, and we got some Tekken 8. I have no damn clue how to commentate Tekken 8.
I don't either.
If anyone does and would like to take my spot, that is fine. But for now, I am just going to be like, oh yes, Chainsaw Lady fighting the bear.
I know exactly two things about Tekken. One is Nina Williams is hot, I would probably main her. And 2, it smells good.
That is a crazy launcher for the from my boy Kuma here. I do know one thing about Alyssa, though. They are a character that thrives on entering their chainsaw like stance or mode, adds tons of chip damage onto their normals, and they can win a lot of rounds just by looping these. And that was the same round start from Kuma, just that launcher that was beating the option that Legend was going for.
Bear, why are you breaking my kayak?
Bear! Hey, stop it, Bear!
Bear, please.
Bear,
You know what that means? Fish!
Yeah,
Chainsaw!
if I played Tekken, I would either play Kuma, Panda, or Clyde, that Final Fantasy character that came out. But probably the Bear.
What's black and white and red all over? A nun with a chainsaw.
I thought it was a penguin in a blender. Who would have thought I would see an e-girl getting manhandled by a bear tonight?
That's not a man. It's not manhandled unless it's
Kuma,
bear-handled.
Kuma's that's probably a dude bear.
But it's not
All right,
a human.
where's the Kuma electrics? Give me the bear electrics. All right, and it looks like Legend got his first round off the table. All right, Kuma did not go for that launcher on round start. That worked many times before.
Wait, so Legend is not playing a pot type in this game?
Yeah, Legend isn't playing Jack 8, which is basically the other big body character. Wouldn't say Jack 8's a grappler, but definitely like a big body. Jack 8 looks the most like Potemkin, that's for sure. But if you want like the Potemkin archetype, that's definitely king. You know, I tried getting into Tekken 8 when it was released, and then I went online and I got chain grabbed by King, and I'm like, I have no clue how to break this, and then I gave up.
King!
King!
He's coming this way!
I think that's a common experience that many people probably have trying to get into Tekken, where they just see that one early ranked King that knows how to grab, and that's it. And if you can't break those throws, you're going to lose.
I'm a big fan of the series, after all. Shoutouts to Dado Doya.
And
Sono head?
Alyssa's such a... The animations of this character are absurd. And the overhead, probably an overhead launcher, I don't know. I mean, I know there's highs, mids, and lows in Tekken. We got something going on back there.
I think it's all in good spirits, but yeah, we got some shouters.
Everyone gets a little bit louder when they have a few drinks into their system.
Indeed. That is very true.
Next time I come out here, I should get an Uber.
The
That
chips.
way I can
Oh.
you can actually have a drink or two.
Oh, that was quite the whiff. But it looks like JoJo won anyway.
Let's see if we can see any of those chainsaw normals just win the game through chip damage alone.
It
That
would be nice.
was one hell of a launcher. If you ever don't like playing on player 2 side, just use that launcher, and suddenly it's player 1 side.
Indeed. Chainsaw! Oh.
And the bear. What are chainsaws to claws? All right, that move broke through some of the armor that Kuma had on that move. Yep, you can see. Oh, JoJo seems to know the answer to that Alyssa Day 1 Infinite there. Just entering chainsaw and just doing that move on repeat. That's what I did. And then I got bullied by King.
The butt scratch.
It is something else having a game where you have all of these super serious characters. You have these badass characters like Kazuya, Jin, and then Heihachi, and then
you have the bear.
And then you just have Heihachi's pet bear.
Who wins and then hibernates.
Yep. And I remember on release, everyone was saying Kuma was really bad. I don't know if it's because of patches or just someone really good picked him up, but I know a lot of people are saying Kuma's like actually up there on the tier list now. Got all sorts of probably belligerent moves from what I could tell, you know, big body armored kind of high damage launchers, those kind of things. But then again, what do I know? I play Grand Blue. Very different from Tekken.
Is the Grand Blue set open? Looks
I-
like someone's doing training mode on there.
Yeah, it looks like we got someone playing Blaze Blue in the mech.
We do?
Yeah. You can see that that one's third over. They're just playing Blaze Blue.
Oh, that is Blaze Blue. Different blue. Grand Blue, Central Fiction. Blaze Blue versus Rising. You know what that means? Fish!
Fish, 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 fish. Mecha fish. Mecha fish.
Oh my god!
What is this game? What am I commentating? If anyone actually knows what's going on and would like to take my place, more power to you. I have no clue what's happening. I just saw a fish turn into a missile and launch towards an e-girl robot with chainsaw arms who throws her head like a grenade. And she has wings now. Chainsaw, chainsaw.
Chainsaw.
And armored right through that. Kuma was not having any of that chainsaw pressure, but got right into a combo right afterwards. Raw heat, rage strike, rage art, something like that. But it was blocked. We did not get to see the Mecha Trout.
The Mecha Trout.
That would actually be a crazy tag to have as a Kuma player in Tekken. I am Mecha Trout.
Cyber Marlin. Missile Marlin.
Bastion Bass.
Oh, the
Looks like we have a little bit of technical difficulties going on here.
We are on a single frame.
Oh, we got bear up. And we went straight from bear to Mecha Trout.
On the big screen. The Mecha Trout movie on the big screen.
Yeah, when I played Tekken, I played a bit of Alyssa and mainly Lars. I always thought Lars had such a fun playstyle, but man, his hairstyle is something else. I could not play that character without putting a helmet on him because his hair looks like Goku knockoff.
I kind of have a helmet.
I have a sick hat. All right, the double low right into the launcher, probably. That looked like a launcher if you ask me.
A hat with the headphones nerf. Okay, that's a bit of a juggle.
That is one thing I always liked about Tekken, though, having the 3 rounds every single game instead of just 2.
Yeah.
Always felt like it encouraged you to learn the opponent more than just the character.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you can play your character and you can know the matchup against your opponent, like who they're playing. But you got to know a lot about like the individual player as well with how long these matches can go.
Uh-huh. 3D fighters, just generally speaking, they've kind of hereditarily been rather volatile. So they've kind of just gone by the 3-round standard. Virtua Fighter does it.
Yeah, I was about to say, when do we get Virtua Fighter on the stream? Got anyone here who plays Virtua Fighter?
I play Sarah Bryant.
I say that as if I've played Virtua Fighter. I have not.
Oh. You know, Virtua Fighter is getting a 6. Some
That is
point
true.
in the future.
And they like kind of remastered 5, didn't they?
My boy Akira has a hat.
I just remember Akira being an assist trophy in Smash Bros.
Indeed. So you played Smash?
That was my introduction to the FGC kind of scene as a whole.
Actually, that's not true. I did play Virtua Fighter on the 360 before I played Smash.
Okay, so here's my story, okay? I played Melee when I was growing up. It was great. However, my uncle had Tekken versus Street Fighter. And I played that a little bit. I didn't get good at it because I could only play it when I was at his house. But my parents saw that I liked it, and we only had a Wii. So my mom bought me Tatsunoko versus Capcom. And that is probably the coolest tag fighter that I have seen. It's like it's kind of like Marvel 3. However, it's 2v2. And it pretty much has a Roman cancel-esque mechanic called Baroque, where you would use your gray health. You would use all of your gray health and get a damage buff and pretty much Roman cancel your last action.
You're a Tatsunoko OG. That's fucking nuts.
Yeah. And ever since I played that a bit, really just casually, because, I mean, there really wasn't much of a scene for that game because it was on the Wii. And then Fighters came out. I played that. I've been playing Tag Fighters ever since, and there really isn't any good Tag Fighters. I mean, well, there's Skullgirls, but like, there's no like big Tag Fighters right now where you can just go online, get in a match in like a few minutes and just have fun. We have a lot of Discord fighters for Tag Fighters right now.
I need to talk to you in DMs once I get home.
Well,
I feel like you have insights that I would be very interested in.
I'm not all that great in any of the games I've played, but I've always been the lab rat kind of guy where if you look at my computer setup through my window, I'm almost always in a training room of sorts. So I know about the games I play. I know a good bit, but none of the current games have kind of just stuck with me, so I've kind of just been playing everything.
The fish whiffs.
That is tragic. We did not get to see Mecha Trout, but Legend is 2-1 on this round. Is Legend going to get their first point on the board? Are they warmed up? All right, got
Did
the
Legend
launcher,
get the
full
download?
combo. Got the tornado there, the tornado launch, because I know
Chainsaws?
if I know anything from Tekken, there's like the initial launch, and then there's like a spiraling like launch that you can do after that. There's like 2 mini launchers you can do it in the combo, and then you can extend it even more if you get them to the wall.
You know what that means?
Fish! We got Mecha Trout. And
Legalize nuclear bombs.
Oh, he was scratching his head. I thought he was saluting as the explosion was going up. I thought that would be so much better. And the launcher Legend gets their first point on the board against JoJo's Kuma.
Legend not letting this be a quick first to 5. It's going to be... If JoJo is planning on eating dinner, he is not eating.
Next time I come to a bar fights, I should bring my laptop so I can have like my own setup for like Strive and Granblue and stuff.
That would be cool. Yeah, that would be cool.
I gotta make sure I have the most atrocious mods installed for all of them, so if anyone wants to play a casual on my setup, they're gonna have to deal with this like Scottish Potemkin.
Goth girl May.
And for half the characters, I just get a mod that just removes their shoes.
Relatively innocuous, but still degen.
Yep.
Just degen enough that you can't really complain about it.
And you might not even notice it.
I love it.
All right. Kuma just seems to have really high damage. He gets one hit, and suddenly it feels like the match is kind of over. All right, got that low. That is also one thing that I never really quite got a grasp of in Tekken, where a lot of games you want to hold down back to block because it's easier. It's easier to react to the overheads than it is to the lows. But in Tekken, you almost always want to hold normal, like just hold back, because the lows tend to not have super high rewards.
Yeah, that's a standard across 3D fighters. It's not high, mid, and low in the same way that it is in 2D fighters. Like, the highs are your mids.
Yeah,
And
then the highs are fast, but you can duck them. So then the mids tends to be the safest bet, but they have like they tend to have decent reward. And then there's the lows where you tend to catch them off guard, and at most they kind of just squeak a bit of damage. Or I think for some characters, like the Mishimas, yeah, they have the hell sweeps, which offer decent knockdowns. And then I do believe there are some characters who can like combo off of lows, but that tends to be a bit more of a rare.
All right, JoJo wins the first of 5.
Mecha Trout.
Wait, that's busy.
Well, I guess I have now officially commentated my first Tekken match, and all I can say is, what happened? Like, huh?
If y'all think if y'all think JoJo is good at Tekken, that's actually Vizzy. And you should see how he plays Under Night. Vizzy is Seth player number 4 in our local scene, and he still stands out.
Dude, Seth is one character that I tried to do the combos, but that dude crosses up so many times in his own combos. I'm like, what? I have to quarter circle forwards, but then to do my quarter circle forwards, now I have to do my quarter circle back because it's crossing up. I don't get it.
Yeah. Our local... Where are my words?
Under Night?
Our local Under Night scene is like 4 sets, a Byakuya, and a Wagner.
If I played Under Night
and
right
a Linne,
now,
that's me.
Yeah, if I wanted to play Under Night right now, I would probably pick up Tsurugi. I've always wanted to play one of the newer characters, and Tsurugi kind of seems to have like the good mix of like relatively easy game, like simple game plan, but just degenerate enough that like you can catch someone off guard who hasn't put in quite as much time into the game.
Yeah.
That's the kind of characters, like for these games that I don't want to get like super serious into, I want to play. Like, I played Beatrix last year at EVO, and I was like, surely they're not going to hotfix nerf this character before the tournament, right? Right? They did. She was the only character that was nerfed that patch.
Classic fail girl.
And she was still probably like one of the top characters in the game.
Yeah. Shadows are kind of strong in Grand Blue.
Yeah, now if I were to play, I'm playing Grand Blue.
It is. It's anime Street Fighter.
Yeah.
And Ryu.
It really is.
That's all you need to know.
Yeah, I've been trying to find a character that I want to play for EVO when it comes to Grand Blue, and I've been shifting between Versusia. I only know him by the name that is in the game, Onrei, but I know it's not Onrei. It's Uno. And Belial.
I don't have 2. I don't have 3. I don't have fucking 4. I don't have 5, 6, 7, or 11.
Okay,
and I don't have fucking Uno.
We have another money match going on here. Why are you rubbing your phone in a way that seems oddly sensual? Oh, Cash App. That makes sense.
Yeah, he's making it rain with his Venmo. Next time you should get...
Got the car. BK. I was about to say, are we going to have personal information leaked on the stream? Are we going to have to delete the VOD?
Oh, boy.
Nice to know everyone's been having a great time here at Bar Fights. I was hesitant because since I work night shifts, I woke up. I'm like, man, I just woke up. Do I really want to drive down to Salt Lake for bar fights? And I am glad I did, because even though I'm just commentating, this is a good time.
Yeah, I learned how the buses work just a few months ago. I've been here every month since.
I do not know if there probably is a bus that will come down here from where I live, but without getting into too much detail and doxing myself, it's a bit further than most.
Yeah.
All right, Claudio, I think he is the character that has tons of just frames on his attacks. He has to like do everything in very specific frame intervals in order to get the combos and the pressure that he wants. So he ends up being one of the most execution-heavy characters. And Xiao Yu, I think that's how I pronounce it, has tons of pretty belligerent stances that if you don't know the matchup, she's just going to duck under all of the attacks that you throw out. Let's see if we'll see any...
Tons of stances, you say?
Yeah, yep. Now she's using her back turn stance for that combo. She has one stance where she like crouches low. Okay, and then she also has pretty good like 3D movement. She's always rolling around.
I wonder if her style is Shaolin. All I know is that there's a Shaolin monk in Virtua Fighter, and he has like 13 stances.
All right, good throw. Didn't get the tech. Don't blame anyone. Teching throws in this game seems hard. Having different tech inputs for different throws is kind of gnarly. All right. All right, the low and the full conversion off the low. I said it earlier, some characters are privileged to combo off their lows, some are not. See, right there at the very end, she did her little stance where she gets all low and puts her arms out.
The Byakuya 3C. I can go low, lower than you know.
The 3C that is either high or low, depending on like what you press.
Yeah, you increase it and then it becomes a high.
Yeah. And then it was a low in Under Night in Birth.
Uniclear?
Uniclear, yeah. It was a low in Uniclear, and that's one thing that they nerfed in Uni 2.
Uni 2. By the way, you can't type Uni 2 in Twitch chat without a space. Because apparently it tries to turn it into a cheer, and it's super duper cringe.
That is rather disappointing. Anyway, Skate Ferns just took a commanding 3-0 round this first round. It looks like we're selecting stage, taking a bit of a breather, or there's a specific stage that they want to play on.
3D fighters have more in common with Smash than the 2D fighters, because the stages actually matter.
Yeah, that is for sure. All right, looks like they're going to town and city for this one. Got really low, high blast zones. Characters like Mario are pretty good on these ones, able to do tons of ladder combos and kill them really early off the top of the blast zone.
Oh boy, they're picking Zero Suit Samus. This is basically a mirror match. Bayonetta!
I was that kid in middle school. My middle school had a Smash Bros. Club for people who wanted to stay after and play Smash. I was the asshole who knew how to zero to death with Bayonetta combos when everyone else was just pure casuals playing with items.
Man,
I was public enemy #1.
I wish I was that good back in the day.
The peak of my career was middle school Smash Bros. I still probably would play Smash Bros. If, it wasn't Nintendo.
Yeah, that's... Man, dap me up, brother.
It's the online and then having, like, shutting down locals and stuff. Like, that's...
Boof.
It's rough.
Shutting down Project P, Project Plus.
Yeah, Project M. Anyways, Ocho seems to have gotten at least one round, which was better than the last round. Let's see if they're All right, we got that stance. Oh, and the launcher straight up.
That is a funny stance. I like it.
And Skatefern's responding with a launcher of their own.
The back
All
rolls.
right, back turn
into,
stance.
My
Launcher
goodness.
into launcher into launcher into trying to launcher again. And the grab.
Oh, the rage art. Unless that's not a rage art.
All right, that was up plus on. You got. Yep, Skateferns got their plus frames by using their heat blow or heat strike, I believe it's called, and then use those plus frames to go right into their back turn stance low for the full combo. But that was enough for the match.
Xiaoyu's combos look really cool.
You know, someone who actually plays Tekken is probably cringing at how I'm describing these combos. You're like, that's not actually a launcher. I'm trying my best, man. Tekken. Hey, if I said something else, I blame my autism or whatever. Yeah, Tekken, great game.
I think you said Tekken.
Did I say Tekken? I might have said Grand Blue by mistake.
Maybe Jenkins is just like, oh, Tekken.
Tekken is something. It is definitely, yeah, these 3D fighters are definitely the most unique of the fighting games that you can play for events like these. And the skill that you put into these games definitely shows. Like, a lot of the people who are winning majors for Tekken 8 were the same people who are winning majors in Tekken 7.
Yeah.
But you can't really say the same when going from Street Fighter 5 to Street Fighter 6, because all sorts of new faces popped up for Street Fighter 6. And there probably are quite a few new faces in Tekken 8 that I am unaware of.
3D fighters, just generally speaking, require a different set of skills.
Yeah, it requires a different set of skills, and they tend to carry over to future iterations of their games as well.
Indeed.
So it's never a bad thing to put experience into one of these games, because for as long as fighting games are going to exist, Tekken's going to be right there. And their games tend to be out for the longest, like the supported. Like Tekken 7 was the Tekken game for a while.
Yep.
And I expect Tekken 8 to be right along there. Like, every game's probably going to get a sequel, and then Tekken 8's just going to be running like, well, we're actually on our deluxe edition of the game now. Oh, that was a running norm. That running normal was pretty good.
Well, shoutouts to Virtua Fighter 5. It was released what? I think it had a 15th anniversary cosmetic thing. So 2010 or so. 2009 maybe even. Virtua Fighter 5 has been the Virtua Fighter game for more than a decade.
Yeah, it's kind of like how, not to the same extent, but it's kind of like how Fatal Fury hadn't gotten a release since I don't know, I think it was 1990 something.
God damn it, SNK. God damn it, the Saudi royal family.
Oh yeah, isn't most of SNK owned by Saudi Arabia? Isn't that what I heard?
SNK is owned by the Saudi royal family, yeah.
Yeah. And correct me if I'm wrong, isn't there cash prize for their esports cup this year? Isn't it $2 million or something? It was absurd.
I don't know. Claudio got lasers.
I did not know Claudio had lasers.
Certainly not the only character in this game to have lasers. Shoutouts to Kazuya.
Oh, the rage art missed, unfortunately. I put too many L's in unfortunately.
That kind of looked like Ina's
Yeah,
super grab.
It did kind of look like that command grab. I think the execution on some of these players is dropping a little bit with the alcohol in their systems, but even with that detriment, they could still whoop my ass blindfolded. I am the definition of casual at all of these games. Hell, not even casual, I'm a tourist for all of these games. I'm like, wow, this game looks cool. I could never play this.
The Rage Art. That wasn't Rage Art.
That was the Heat Strike or something.
Now that's a Rage Art.
That's a Rage Art. And connected with the whole thing, swirling around them. KO. One fighting game I want to see a new release of is what's the? I had it on the tip of my tongue. It's what Combo Breaker is named after. Killer Instinct.
Killer Instinct.
Yep.
Ultra combo.
That is one. That is one game that I want to see getting a. I don't know. It always just the unique mechanics of that game always interested me, like how combos aren't true because like there's specific combo breaks, so you have to like predict what combo route your opponent's going to go for and do the break to get out of it.
We got some Ocho fans out here.
I am going to protect. Great Tekken. They Tekkened good, didn't they? Yes, great Tekken. Dude, with how much people popped off, I thought this was going to be like a first to three or like a a best of three or something. But no, we're keep
They
going.
took on my Ken till I ate.
But this is one of the stages that I think looks super cool in this game. But as with Tekken, they always have their Final Fantasy crossover character. Tons of people wanted Tifa, but Square Enix deemed that it was Clyde. I think it's Clyde.
Good old Squeenix.
I'm just glad it wasn't someone like Cloud, because imagine sword normals the length of half the stage in a game like Tekken. All right, we got the Rage Art again. I don't think this is going to kill, but it's going to be pretty darn close.
They had a bit of a sequence where they were just trading safe normals and blocking each one.
Yeah, that's a... All right, great one. Ocho has all sorts of fans coming out here.
Or Skate Ferns haters. I hope they're not.
I don't think it's Skate Fern haters. If I know anything about the Tekken community, it's probably the character that they don't like.
You know, that is a good point.
I mean, the Strive community is not much different.
Yeah.
Unless it's Leffen. Anyways, we got the overhead into the overhead on the OTG. Up the grab right into another grab. That's what I call a drop opportunity.
Drop opportunity.
And the armored through that round start option, the running normal, that looked negative, but it didn't get punished. Could have been plus, I don't know.
Look at all these rolls.
All right, and the launcher, that was a tornado launcher, so the combo that you would get off of it would not be that, wouldn't be as high as normal. They are both in heat. The controversial mechanic of Tekken 8 going right into their heat burst. I believe every character's heat burst has their own unique combo, features. Some of them are low, some of them are safe, some are highs, some are like throw baits. I have not seen the final round on this stage.
What the fuck is going on?
This looks amazing. You have kaijus fighting in the background. What is this?
We got the Dargans.
Since when was there Kaiju number 8 references in my Tekken game? What is this? And the Orbital. I think that's what that's called. I think those are called Orbitals.
Shall you?
I might be wrong.
Skatefern's just taking a really commanding round there. But now Ocho is returning it.
I got that low. Tried to go right into a launcher, but it did not get punished.
They took turns blocking heat arts.
Yep, activated heat, went right into the heat burst. Combo falling a little short. That didn't look like a grab. I don't know what that move was.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we got this combo. And the ground activation. That's one thing I always thought was super cool about this game.
Oh, is it a first 3?
Yep. Ojo with the pop-off right there. Hugging it out just like bros. And they're always bros until... And the money is handed over.
The money. Yeah, they can't. Mans is too tall.
All I can say is they Tekkened all over the place. I have no clue what happened. Yet again, I tried to sound like I did, but man, that was cool. Especially that last round on that stage. That stage was awesome.
Yeah.
And like the environmental stage combos, I always thought that was a super cool.
They weren't the only
tactic
ones
again.
fighting. We had the dragons.
Yeah, the dragons in the back. I want to know who won that one. Out of the 2 kaijus in the background, who won that fight? All right, let's see. What games do we look like we have going? I remember back when I was a lot younger, I joined the Get Good Discord server specifically for Smash Bros. They had a bit of Smash Bros. They also had a bit of Pokken tournament back then as well. And the only tournament I could feasibly make it out to was bar fights. However, you know, I was in middle school. I could not attend bar fights. Please don't try to show up to our event unless you are 21. We do ID you at the door. And
Bar fights goes that far back?
Oh, yeah.
Wild.
It might have not been bar fight specifically, but there was another tournament.
Dubstep in the bingo commercials somehow made me think it was for an even older demographic. God damn.
Dude, I would go crazy in some bingo.
Dubstep, like, kind of sort of blew up when I was like 10 or so.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Like, there probably are folks who find it nostalgic now.
Yeah, all sorts of YouTubers had their intro songs were always like the bass drop of some of some dubstep song. When I hear some of those songs, I'm like, oh, that was that one YouTuber's intro. Yeah. And then I go back and like Diamond Minecart's like an exception of that. But like I go back and I see I'm like, oh, what happened to this YouTuber? And I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have looked into it. It's always something negative. But I honestly don't think dubstep is no longer a thing. I think dubstep just evolved into other forms of music as we have now.
My neighbors are always listening to really loud drum and bass, whether they like it or not.
All right, we got Chaco versus Aeratite. Seems like we're signing up for more Tekken, so I am ready to commentate like a blind man.
Yo, you know Checkmate Showdown?
No.
It's the chess fighting game.
I didn't know there was a chess fighting game.
Yeah, I tried to learn chess for a long while so I could play it. Turns out I'm still dog shit at chess.
Hear me out.
The game itself wound up not being too great.
No, hear me out. There's one chess game that I own on Steam. I didn't buy it for myself. My younger cousin bought it for me. He would be here, but he's not 21.
5D Hyper Chess?
5D chess with a multiversal time travel.
That one, yeah.
I tried to play that game. I couldn't do it. I was like, hey, I'll just multitask. I'll just play this while I'm like talking with someone else. No, there's so much going on. It takes long enough to make one move in chess. Try making 12 because you have to make a move in this different timeline, and then there's a move that was made in the past that you have to go out, and then that move you did in the past ended up affecting the future, so you have to go back and change what happened in that timeline. It's wild.
So, back to Checkmate Showdown. Before that game launched, they, on the Discord...
And he's a stupid character, and I hate this game.
Lamau. Yeah, the Checkmate Showdown Discord had a thing before the game launched. They would play chess, and then they would play Tekken, sort of to emulate the how the game itself would play.
Yeah.
They called it check-in.
That reminds me of something that happened on Twitch. Like I think it was like a few years ago. There was a chess tournament where after you played a game of chess, both of the players would put on boxing gloves and actually enter a ring and battle each other in a boxing match. But anyways, from what I know about these characters, we got Raven, who's kind of like a ninja character. He's got some cool clones. I don't know much about like his mix or whatever. And I know Leo is surprisingly well-rounded and very androgynous. I still do not know what gender this character is. But regardless, they're pretty good. They look pretty good. Can't complain either way. Kind of reminds me of Naoto from the Persona 4 arena. But not only in like aesthetics, like androgynous kind of look, not in gameplay at all. You do not get any character that plays like any character from Persona 4 Arena.
Shoutouts to Nagorioki and Bridget.
So you just shout out to Hotashi?
What?
Hotashi is one of the best Nagos and also one of the best Bridgets.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They were also the ones to. They're also the one to beat Sonic Fox in the first Evo for Guilty Gear Strive.
Sonic Fox is a big deal.
They were, and because of that, on Puddle Farm, where you can go to look at all of your online MMR for the tower in Guilty Gear Strive, Hotashi's profile is permanently marked as the savior because they beat Sonic Fox in that tournament, and that was mainly just because Sonic Fox was playing the game just because it was the thing. They weren't really a Guilty Gear player. They were playing Leo. They were saying the game was easy and all that stuff, and they were really good at the game. But they were really good despite not practicing all that much.
Yeah.
And
Sonic Fox is just good at fighting games in general.
Oh yeah, that's for darn sure. But that's also why it was important for Hotashi to get that victory, because it wouldn't look all that good on the Guilty Gear community if one of the best players from Xrd lost to Sonic Fox at the first Evo. That was a really cool grab. Might have not even been a grab. I don't know. I don't know this game, but Raven's cool. Up the launcher. All right, they should be able to. Oh, they broke the wall, continuing the combo, and that
Magic
was...
Pixel.
And because of Tekken, they are gaining back their health. Their gray health on hit or block will continue to go up. And there's a few characters that can get rid of that gray health, but those are few and far in between.
I don't know who this Leo boy is, but he's kind of cute.
I hold my tongue until I see the age of the character.
No, fair enough.
I've learned my lessons. We got this sick-ass stage again.
Shoutouts to Megamin Konosuba, the FBIRS itself. Zam!
A tornado launcher on what looks like to be a low sweep? That's kind of crazy. And we got the Shadow Clone Jutsu over here. You know what? Raven's kind of reminding me of Lancelot in Granblue, where they have all of these super cool mix-ups and stuff and lefts and rights, but due just to how the games work, you don't really have to worry about those kinds of mix-ups.
Indeed. Cross-up protection.
Oh no, Lancelot, look behind you. The guard button is here.
The guard button.
That I don't know what that move is, but that like bone cracking sound is really satisfying.
The flying neck snap.
Uh-huh. All right, look. Oh, the combo drop there. They got to reset. Banging them while they're on the ground. I mean, no, I shouldn't say banging, phrasing. Beating them up while they're on the ground. And
the Dargon?
I think that was a Phoenix.
Actually, that was a Phoenix. There wasn't a Dargon.
Actually, that was a Yatagarasu?
Whoa! And anyways, and with that flying neck breaking it up, the low hit.
Oh boy, the return of the kaiju.
I don't know what the song's called, but this song that's playing in the background has appeared in my YouTube recommendations from time to time. I don't play Final Fantasy, but
Funny lore here. I brought both my arcade sticks. He's borrowing my Lucky Chloe arcade stick, and I sold him a Quamba Edge. They both used to be mine.
A certain streamer I follow was praising the Quamba Q1, and she said, "I like small sticks."
speaking of small sticks, the stick that I had, well, I say stick, it's a leverless. The controller I had before my Hitbox Ultra was a snack box. And those things are about as small as you can get when it comes to leverless. And, yeah, I kind of, that's comparable in size. Yeah, we're just comparing sizes over here. But yeah, having the keyboard layout that is something that I could get behind. That's very similar to leverless in a way.
All right, remind me to whip this out again once we have the camera on us.
Yeah, so we kind of need the camera on that one, or else it seems a little suspect.
Okay. Trading blows. Ooh, ground activation.
I like how I came here tonight. Like, yeah, I'm going to practice for Evo, and I've just been on commentation for like 3 hours. I lost in one round of Guilty Gear, and I was blaming my controller, because that's what I do. It's not me, it's my device. And then I got bullied by a Matera in Grand Blue.
Jack, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
I played him right before that.
Yeah, someone
Sure. I was actually bullying him.
Yeah, someone came up behind me and was like, actually, when they do that jump, make sure to hit 2H as an anti-air. I'm like, yeah, thanks.
That's rude as hell.
I took it as genuine help just because I am an amateur. But
and also, like, Matera has multiple different kinds of jumps. Like, I assume they're talking about 6U,
yeah,
which is like a short hop, and like
I
you're not reacting to that.
Yeah, especially I was playing Galleon, so her 2H is kind of stubby as well. Every time that I hit that engage, it was with the anti-air command grab that Galleon has.
Honestly, I would not have been chill with that. I mean, I say that because I'm commentating and I'm like, I got my ego here, but
I'll have an ego when I have the skill high enough to back it up.
I probably would actually just let it slide if it actually happened to me.
I can actually kind of explain what happened there. When you activate heat in this game, there's two ways you can activate it. You can activate it with like a heat strike, which is it's a good combo extender and it's safe on block. Or you can activate it with nothing happening. You don't do any action, but you have less of your heat bar. What happened there was Leo activated heat but did nothing, while Raven activated heat and went for that strike. And because of that, Leo was able to counter it. But even if they countered it, Raven still got the match.
Something, soul charges and soul caliber. Kind of works similarly there.
That's one game that I don't know. I know a tiny bit about Tekken. I know nothing about Soul Calibur, other than Link was in the game.
Link was in Soul Calibur 2, yeah. And he was unfortunately one of the worst characters in that game.
I'd play him just because it's Link. It hurts me to say I'm a Nintendo fan. Like, there is no... All right, so it looks like that was a first to 3, which honestly makes a lot of sense considering Tekken and how long the matches go.
So yeah.
Oh yeah, we were comparing sizes. Yeah, we were.
Speaking of small sticks, mine doesn't have one.
Yeah, we were comparing sizes here.
I have a fight pussy. I can't believe I said that.
I can't believe you said it either. I'm in just as much shock as you are. All right, I wonder what kind of match, and are we going to get more Tekken? Or okay, looks like we are starting to wrap things up a little bit here. But for those who were, for those who stuck through all of our casual matches, all of yeah, we had some casuals, we had some money matches, we had some lots of drunken gambling. I would say. But overall, good showing.
I didn't get terribly drunk for once coming to one of these because I was too busy commentating.
I have to drive, man. I would have spent more time over at the bar than I would be here in the commentating seat if I didn't have that one caveat of yeah, it turns out drinking while driving is a little illegal.
Only a little.
A little. Unless you're playing Truck Driving Simulator. In that case, it is one of the funnest things you can do. But I also have like a driving setup like at my computer that I can set up. Got the gear shifts, I got the pedals. Got
The only thing I know for real is vroom vroom.
You know, since I have the steering wheel, I should be one of those people that takes those steering wheels to events and uses that as their fighting game controller.
Yeah.
To do a quarter circle, you're like, oh.
So I think the guy wanted us to actually wrap up and, say closing remarks. So,
yeah. But yeah, good showing so far.
Thank y'all for hopping in and sticking around. We are Get Good. We are Bar Fights.
We are Good. We are Bar Fights, and we only have the most professional of commentators that have nothing, no idea. The most professional. Anyways,
I am Toshfert.
I am Mocha MCX. Have a good night.
Yeah, have a good night. We'll see you
morning.
next time.